Here, Jeff, what did you think of that car? I didn't hate it.
So again, there must be so many people that come to Benidorm. I don't see any of this.
So the grand house of El Castle of Guadalest was built after the Great Earthquake of 1644.
Because they're too busy at British pubs.
No one's going to buy a car because someone didn't hate it.
Wanderer, stop a while. Think of the marvellous work of God and of your short passage on earth.
Can we break the hire car before Saturday?
Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Good afternoon and welcome to a lazy afternoon video. I've just looked at my map and the road up the mountain that I'm driving up right now is superb. So I'm going to take you with me and I'll film the road and I'll review the Fiat Panda as we go. It's a 1 litre hybrid. Let's see if it's got enough power to get me in a spirited way up this road, because this road looks like it's going to be very, very fun indeed. So let's go and do that. Firstly, have to say, I do like the way this thing looks. It's not as characteristic full as the first generation Panda, but it's a pretty cool looking car in a world where all new cars are boring. Now let's get out the road and I'll show you the inside, because there's gonna be motorbikes flying up and down here. Inside, it basically looks like a car, right? But I'll tell you what beef I have got with it. This pillar here, it just gets in the way. It's really weird. The seating position is really high and I can't lower the seat. I have checked. I'm pretty sure I can't make the seat go any lower. So the seat base seems to be too high, and I'm not a very tall person. So I find that when I'm sat in this Panda, I'm too high. I can just see too much of the roof, which is really strange. What else we got? We got some speed dials, which you can't see because normally the steering wheel is in the way, and a rev meter that doesn't seem to make much sense because you can hear the engine, because it's a very noisy little engine anyway. So I don't know why you need one of those. We've got an infotainment system that seems to work, and I've managed to use it, so it can't be that bad. And then the window switches are over here, which I find really strange. Just why put the window switches in the middle, and then you've got this like big high gear console. You got 6 gears, and it will tell you when it wants you to change gear. It's not a huge car inside. There's probably plenty of space in the back for some passengers, but it's just me today. So that's what the Fiat Panda looks like on the inside. Now let's run it up this hill and see how much power this lawnmower's got. Probably sounds really good on camera, but I just feel like all these modern little super minis, they sound like mopeds. You know, the way a moped has got that kind of really muffled, almost plasticky sounding engine note. That's what this sounds like. Let's roll the GoPro and we'll head up the hill, because this road is going to be absolutely beautiful. I reckon on the camera that sounds like an Italian sports car. But it actually hasn't got that much go. I mean, that's foot to the floor in 2nd gear. It just feels like it's got so much more potential. This road's fantastic. Flat to the floor. Come on, come on, come on. See now, right, when I'm going left round that corner, I can't see a thing. All I can see is this pillar here. It's been a while since I've jumped in a car where you can't actually see where you're going because the car is in the way. Now, I tell you why it's been a while. That's because I don't drive modern cars. I only drive older stuff. And the older stuff is better designed and it's got thinner A-pillars. So you never have that problem of it being, of like you getting in your own way. Sharp little right hander now. I can't make the wheels spin because it's not putting the power down in the corner. That was 2nd gear and I still can't get the power into the corner itself. There doesn't seem to be any power at any particular point on the throttle. It's odd. The throttle very much feels like a switch, like it almost doesn't matter in 2nd gear how much I put my foot down, because there's no difference between me just slightly depressing my right foot and pushing my foot to the floor. Right, car coming up, and I'm going to stop and take a picture anyway. So there we go, that was a little fly up the hill in the Fiat. Oh no, he's got a GoPro on the roof. I thought I was following a Google car. So, I don't know, I mean, this is the problem with modern cars, and I'm sure it's great on fuel. You know, the fuel gauge hasn't moved in the time that I've had the car, and obviously I have been bouncing it off the rev limiter and ignoring it when it tells me to shift gear, because I'm in a hire car, and everybody knows that a hire car is the fastest car in the world. It's just a bit soulless. I don't hate it, but that's not a great conclusion to a car review, is it? Here, Jeff, what did you think of that car? I didn't hate it. No one's going to buy a car because someone didn't hate it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's all right if you don't really like cars. The castle is all the way up there, so we're gonna go and see if we can get a little bit closer by walking this way. And you can see here, just check that I have locked the car. Yeah, this is the pothole that I hit on the way in there. I reckon I can do a better job of getting around that on the way out, but let's I feel like I've approached this the whole wrong way. Like I feel like I should be on the other side of that ridge, don't you? But let's go walk up here and find out. Yeah, glad I didn't try to drive up here like the sat-nav was telling me to. Would have been driving along this street. That would have been embarrassing. There's a museum there, and from the translation, I'm pretty sure it's about miniature things on Calle de la Virgen. Beautiful. You can see all the way out to the sea out there. It's like a nice spot to sit and have a little drink afterwards. Right, let's go up to the castle, up these hills here. Up these hills, up this hill.
€4 to get in. Everything's €4 in Spain. So the grand house of El Castle de Guadalest was built after the great earthquake of 1644, which devastated the region. In the old days, people used to build really cool stuff, didn't they? Whereas now, nobody does. Wow. I just find stuff like this a bit creepy. I think I'm meant to be impressed by it.
Out of the house and up to the castle. Quite a workout. I had a little swim today, quite a lot of walking, and now a lot more steps.
Just stop to catch my breath on the way up and show you this lake down here.
Look at that. It's beautiful. There's some boats on the edge just there. I wonder how you get down to that. You can see a little road there actually. Maybe you get down to it that way, but it's absolutely stunning up here. Look at this scenery. Say it again, there must be so many people that come to Benidorm and don't see any of this because they're too busy at British pubs.
Jumped the gun there, look. I was stood just there when I made that last clip. It's a lot better from up here. So let's keep going. Look at the top, but you just sort of reach a wall. And you look out this side. The other side is the cemetery. You look out over that way. And there's that wall. Right, I'm gonna get out of these people's way because they're trying to take a picture. And we'll get back down. Oh, I was expecting a big vista about there, but you just hit a wall. Unless there's another route that I don't know about. So route through there. Now that goes through to the cemetery. Pretty beautiful place to be buried, not gonna lie. And then we're back out this way.
Great, I enjoyed that. Lovely view. See the lake down there. Fantastic. Right, I'm gonna go back down the hill and go see what's next. Yeah, look at this, mate. There's no one living here. I mean, there is down there, but up in the hills, at the top in the trees, no one living there, is there? I mean, that looks like it was a quarry once, maybe. But it's absolutely beautiful. At the top now on the other side, quite enjoying that sign. Wanderer, stop a while. Think of the marvellous work of God and of your short passage on earth. Guadalest begs you to respect its deads. Short passage on earth. That's exactly what we've got.
Right, done. Quick 3-point turn, and then we're out of here, back down the hill.
Can I even get up that? I think I might need to have a bit of a run up, because it's just going to skid on the gravel. Let's try it. Right. See? Oh, the handbrake actually let itself off, so it just stays on for a couple of milliseconds, doesn't it? Try going around it this way. Oh, we should be all right. There we go. Ooh, into the big hole. Oh. And back down the hill. So where did all the other tourists park then? I seem to have come up the... I reckon there's some route that I didn't know about, because I followed a silly route because I was having fun. I reckon all the other tourists come out the other side. It is now 5 to 6 on my watch, which means it's 5 to 7 Spanish time. I've just checked the map and I'm up in the mountains about an hour away from Benidorm. So I've put it in my map and I've chosen a really nice route to run home. And then I can conclude the day in Benidorm. Don't think I'm going to make it in time to get in the swimming pool, which is a shame because it is hot. But what a fantastic day I've had. Waterfalls, lunch, fantastic drive, castle, more fantastic driving, and now home and then dinner. So a really, really good day, if I'm totally honest. Really good. Yeah, I've had a great time. Right, let's go carry on driving because I'm getting to know my Fiat Panda fairly well now. I swear it's now got a flat spot in third gear that it didn't have before. So can we break the hire car before Saturday? That's the question. Yes, I've ended up right up in the mountains, heading back to Benidorm for the evening. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. It's been the best day in ages. Brilliant. Simple things. Hire a car and a plane ticket. Well, the other way around. Plane ticket first.
That road was amazing. That might even have been the best bit. It was a bigger road though, so maybe you'd want a faster car on those roads. But I've enjoyed my day with my Fiat Panda, and it's still hardly used any fuel, despite the fact that I've driven it flat out since about 8 o'clock this morning. Just bought a new hat. Just a real simple plain cap, right, €3. Look where it's from. Fanny Fest. Whee! Jeff's gonna have a what? Whee! Yeah, rocking down the strip in my new hat, right? Look what I've found. Yeah, found a Volvo. I've worked it out. Basically, Benidorm is like a theme park, but for old people that don't have many brains, because all there is to do is drink. So you got to look at it a bit like Alton Towers, haven't you? That's the way to look at it. So it's a 940. No badges on the back, but I mean, just a Volvo, innit? You know. So obviously Jeff's keen. Kind of looks like a long wheelbase, but it can't be a long wheelbase. Seat covers on the inside. Yeah, got a lot of time for an old Volvo in Benidorm.